Hey everybody, hope you're all doing good. Time for the final unveiling of my 2020-2021 season Skeeter ZXR20 bass boat. Finally got the thing fully wrapped, got it fully rigged out, and I'm going to show you, give you sort of a run through and a tour of it. So here we go. Hey everybody, finally got the boat completely done, got it rigged out, got it wrapped, got the power poles on, got everything set to go. Big thanks to Sport Boats USA in Nixon, Missouri. John Williams, the owner over there, really would not have been possible without him down there. If you guys are in the market for a new Skeeter, want to get, check out Sport Boats. Joe Bass Tackle Shop right there, state of the art, one-stop shop for tackle buying, boats, everything. Just a great place here in Nixon, Missouri. But hey, what I wanted to do is I wanted to sort of go through the boat a little bit. I wanted to give you sort of a rundown of what I think about this rig. I've had a chance to fish 2 tournaments out of it now, spent a lot of time in it, and I'm just going to say right now, and this is not an advertisement, this is not any slam on Ranger. Ranger makes an awesome boat. I was with them for 35 years. Don't have anything bad to say about their product. Great, just outstanding boat all the way around. But this Skeeter ZXR20 is absolutely my favorite boat I have ever had in my entire life. This boat is the smoothest riding, fastest boat I have ever been in. This thing will run 75 miles an hour on a full tournament load. Even with my prop, gotten some gravel, chips on it, still running 75 miles an hour. And when you get in those, like those 2 to 3 foot nasty tight together waves from like a 20-25 mile an hour wind on a lot of lakes, this boat is just, it's so cushioned. I mean, this thing just glides across them. A lot of it has to do, I think, with the seats. You got these incredible cushioned soft seats on it, on the Skeeter right here. Super sharp too. I really like the looks of them like that. But just I'm gonna sort of go through head to toe on the thing, how I got it rigged out. Up front here, I've got the Minn Kota 112 Ultrex, and I've got the Humminbird set up. I've got the Helix 9 here, and I've got the Helix 12 on the dash here. Now this right here, this came stock from Skeeter. This is the way they rigged this particular boat, and for me, it's all I need. I've got the big unit in the back. I've got the 9 up front. It's got side imaging. It's got down imaging. I'm not sponsored by Humminbird. I'm not sponsored by Minn Kota at all. I had to pay for these things. So, but I'm really happy with the setup. It's nice and simple. And as a lot of people know, I'm not big into the $20,000 worth of electronics. So these are 2 very affordable units. I really, really like the Ultrex trolling motor. Again, I'm not making any plug because I had to buy this thing. I didn't get any deals whatsoever on it, but I really like this particular motor. It's smooth, it's solid, never had any problems, spot locks on it. Got my power pole switches mounted right here. As you can see, I use those things a lot. And back to the power poles, I want to go over a little bit. These power poles, I'm telling you what, most people, standard equipment on bass boats now, this is a complete game changer if you fish not just shallow water, but if you fish all types of water. You can actually buy the socks for these things to attach on them that allow you to slow down over deep flats. You trim them down in the water, slow you down if you're trying to fish across a deep flat in high winds. But I use these things so much for just fishing, beaching the boat. They're just an irreplaceable piece of equipment. 8-inch blade power poles. Starting the back here, the Yamaha 250 show engine, 4-stroke. Super solid motor, super quiet, super fast. You put the throttle down on this thing and you can just feel the power behind it. I've talked to a lot of guys, a lot of people that run dealerships, and these things are almost bulletproof. You never hear of anyone having any problems with them. So I'm really happy with the show 250 motor's awesome here. Okay, now starting in the back here, I want to show you how I got the back set up. That's one of the things I really like about this Skeeter is the storage on it is just massive. You got a tremendous amount of storage. As you can see here, I've got 5 batteries in here. I've got 2 cranking batteries. I've got them wired parallel because what happens If you run these pumps all day long, aerators, bilge pumps, lights, electronics, you're going to drain that one battery down on a cranking battery. I always run 2. I never run out of juice. It's a real good safety feature, and it's definitely worth having a little bit of extra weight in your boat. And again, I've got 3 the 3 trolling motor batteries, the Minn-coated charger there. Nice, neat setup. You know, really like the way the back of this is lined out here. Now, moving on here, back storage compartments. I'll show you one of them. No use to show you both because they're both the same. These things are super deep. You know, I can get a bunch of, you know, different type of tackle boxes in there. I can put more than enough tackle. As far as I can put more tackle in this boat than I could ever possibly use. And let me get up in here. Here's a ladder right here. Really like that nice compact ladder. Also, I want to show you on here the trailer. You know, you got that on the trailer here. You got that rhino finish, so it really resists chipping a lot. You know, just when you travel as much as I do on the road, you know, a lot of trailers can get the paint chipped on them really easy, and that rhino coat really helps out a lot. But anyway, back to the live wells here. Super big live wells. I like the way they open like this. Nice deep compartments. Hold a bunch of big ones if you catch them in here. Between the seats here, you've got this section right here. It's got a padded seat that you can actually put here, but I've taken it out just because, you know, in tournament situations. This is the cooler here. Like I said, you've got a super deep cooler that keeps your drinks cool all day long. Keeps the ice, you know, from melting. Heard a lot of good things about that. Dash setup here. You got a tilt steering wheel, power tilt steering wheel. Nice simple dash. Humminbird 12 helix on there. There's the toggle switch accessories there. Got my power pole adjustment here. And I don't use a hot foot. I never have. In fact, this boat comes rigged from Skeeter with a hot foot in it, and I had Sport Boats USA remove the hot foot because I like to ride on my knee in rough water. One of the reasons I'm almost 60 years old, and you know, I haven't had any back issues, is the fact that throughout my career in rough water, not only do I slow down, but I ride on my knee. And when you're in that big water, not only if you ride on your knee, you can see up over the boat better, you can see the waves, how to read them a little bit better, and it takes so much pressure off your back if you hit a wave wrong. So I would here again, I'm not endorsing one way or the other, but I would highly suggest getting rid of that foot pedal for the sake of your back. And you can still drive super safe, you know, one hand on the wheel all the time. I've done this for 50 years in a bass boat and I've never had any problems with it. And I see so many guys my age that have done this as long as I have. That if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of the guys, a lot of the anglers out there that are older, you know, they're just sort of crippled up looking. They're bent over, they're stiff. And for me, a combination of martial arts stretching and the not using a hot foot has really helped out. Okay, up the front here, you know, the business end, got lots of different small storage compartments here. Here's a little day box in here. You can put a bunch of stuff in. Here's another day box where you can put, you know, I just got some odds and ends, sunscreen, coal beams, that type of stuff in there. Here is there's 2 rod lockers in this boat. This is one of them here. This is the one that I use right here. There's no rod tubes in it. I just use my rod socks. I can get a ton of rods in there. I can get more rods than I could possibly use in a day's fishing. So this is the rod storage I use. But in this ZXR20, you've got a little bit different front storage setup in here like this. Instead of like flipping straight up, they flip up to the sides. As you can see in there, you've got a super deep area. There's rod tubes in there. So you can use this particular storage as a rod holder or a tackle. I put my tackle boxes in here, and like I said, I could have more tackle in here than I could possibly ever use in a tournament. So you know, I really like the extra storage that comes in the front end here. And then on the other side here, same deal. It's set up just a little bit different. Sorry for the camera moving everywhere else. Like I said, I'm low-tech YouTuber, so you gotta bear with me a little bit, since I don't know how to edit this stuff out. So anyway, another day box there for my dies, odds and ends. And then you've got two storages right here. And this particular storage here, this goes underneath there into this next one. Carpeted storage. You know, I put my you know, life jackets. I keep my spare prop in there. You know, just a throw cushion, that type of stuff. But anyway, that's pretty much the setup on it. I just can't tell you all how much I love this boat. This thing feels solid as a rock, stable, safe. I mean, I'm just in love with it. And like I said, I didn't have this. That's the neat thing about life in general, like fishing and life, is you never know. Sort of life changes. Life throws you curveballs. You know, it's constant. You know, change is part of life. I fully planned on, you know, staying with Ranger, fishing out of the aluminum rig this year, and things worked out and manifested, and I was presented these opportunities to make this change. Everything was right, and I took it, and I'm so happy that I did. I'm just, you know, tickled to death with the situation I have here with the Skeeter ZXR20. Looking forward to heading out for the next tournament. We got our Bass Open on Neely Henry leaving next week for it, and then we got back-to-back with Lake Cherokee for the third Eastern Open tournament. Getting ready to head for that. But anyway, a little bit about what's going on here. Just been super busy with Fish the Moment. Like I said, if you hadn't had a chance to check it out, go to fishthemoment.com. We got a ton of stuff going on there. You know, we've got all of our virtual seminars. We got the YouTube channel. Johnny and I are filming every week, creating content, fishing tips, fishing information. We got our Lake Mac breakdowns. We got just a ton of stuff on there. So check it out, fishthemoment.com. Been really busy with that. Second to that, like I said, just, you know, taking care of everybody here. Got, you know, family, you know, 4 kids to take care of, wife, busy with fishing. It's just, you know, busy. But anyway, hey, one more thing final before I let you go. This boat, I'm gonna have it up for sale in probably, you know, 9 months or so. If anybody's interested in this thing, let me know. Shoot me a private message on Facebook. I think I've got some pictures of it without the wrap, but it's sort of a gray and red, super sharp looking boat. And you know, if you're interested, let me know. I think you'd be really happy with it. But anyway, that's the YouTube video for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Again, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. You know, if you haven't, I'd invite you to do so. You know, really appreciate it. Really means a lot to be able to, you know, the subscribers and the support behind the channel allows us to, you know, put this content out and actually take the time to do it. So I appreciate that. But anyway, hope everybody's doing good, and we'll check in soon. See you.